I'm retiring in 5 years, and all it took was jumping into FIRE.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.
Now, while that may be a slight exaggeration, I might not be retiring in exactly 5 years. We are going over the FIRE method, which is a way that a lot of people are retiring as early as mid 30s, early 40s, which is way better than what, the 60s, 70s that people are projecting that we're going to retire at.
So what exactly is the FIRE movement? The FIRE movement is a lifestyle and financial strategy that aims to achieve financial independence and retire much earlier than the traditional age. Just like Taylor said, in simple terms, this is people that are saving and investing aggressively so they can retire in their 30s and 40s and not wait all the way till their 60s and 70s to say, now I can retire, but I'm way too old to do anything at all.
Yeah. So how exactly does this FIRE movement work? Well, it's all about making smart financial decisions.
So yeah, you're going to want to track all your expenses, see where you can save money. You're going to want to live that frugal lifestyle, so maybe not going out to eat very much, cooking at home, all the tips we've talked about in many of our other videos, just to make sure you're saving as much as possible. And you're going to want to invest wisely. You're going to want to invest in the index funds that have historically done really well, and you're not going to want to make any crazy gambles, crazy bets. You're not going to want to live this lavish lifestyle, which might not sound up your alley until, again, you remember, these people are retiring at the age of 30 and 40 to live the rest of their life. They still have double their life to live out as much, however they want, because they have the money. They've done all the saving. They've done all the aggressive investing. And now, here they are.
Yeah. Now, this may sound a little crazy, and maybe you've heard some myths about the FIRE movement. Well, we're going to go ahead and debunk a few of those. Number one, I feel like you may be thinking this already is, well, I would need a very high income for that. In reality, that's just not the case. I mean, people with average incomes have successfully achieved the FIRE movement. It's all about living below your means.
Yeah, and not only is it about living a frugal lifestyle, but part of the FIRE movement is calculating what's called your FIRE number. And this is basically you figuring out ahead of time how much money you think you're going to spend in retirement and multiplying that annual expenses by 25. That number is that number of your final number. Once you hit that, you can go ahead and retire early. So that's what you're shooting for, you're planning for, your goal. And basically the whole point of that is to see what kind of lifestyle you want. Are you okay living this frugal lifestyle the rest of your life? Then you can retire even earlier.
Yeah.
If you're like, I'm just living this frugally until I get to retirement, then I'm going to live lavishly, your FIRE number is going to be a lot larger and your annual expenses are going to be a lot larger. So the whole point of that is just to figure out what you're going to be living on in the future, and then calculating that number will help you figure out how frugally you need to live now or how long it's going to take you to get to that number. And that kind of rolls me into the next myth, and that's that the FIRE movement is all sacrifice. And while that's not false, it's not exactly true. So we say that because, like we just said, or I just stated, maybe in the now you're sacrificing. You're going out to eat less. You're not buying a brand new car. You're not getting an EV or anything like that. You're simply making it easy to, simple. You're living a minimalist lifestyle. But after that, maybe in retirement, you do live lavishly. So it could be a sacrifice of now, basically delayed gratification.
Yeah.
But if you want to sacrifice now and later, then I guess it could be true.
Yeah, it's more so about priorities as opposed to sacrifice. That's how a lot of people have to think about it. Otherwise, people kind of get dragged down by it. But that's kind of the mindset shift you have to have. So with the right planning and a good amount of discipline, this is achievable even in today's day and time. Now, if you've calculated your FIRE number, let us know down in the comments below. I mean, I'm sure that there's going to be a wide range of numbers because there are so many variables that go into it. But please, we love hearing from you guys down in the comments. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. If you think this would be great information for someone else, please share this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune in next week.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.